one CJI, what is it, standard, Phantom 3 standard remote control unit with, I don't know if you can see it, broken. That's got to come apart, and I've ordered one which fits on here, which is, it came with one flat-headed screwdriver, 3 Allen keys, a bunch of bits, and a phone holder, and not a single instruction. So I'm going to put it together and film it, and I'll be an instruction, I think, if I get it right. I'm going to work probably from this way back or whatever. I haven't decided yet. So we'll carry on. We'll start tipping them out now. So here we go. One plastic phone holder. I presume it'll go that way up because that's the easiest. One mount in the back. So I'll pop all these out on the desk. Moving back to that. So I'll have a bit of a play with this. Pretty sure. Right, leave it with me for a second. I'm going to start. I'm going to go and I'll get back to you, and I'll do it step by step so you know exactly how I'm doing it. Okay, the first part, I'm thinking this hinge part is going to go, because you're going to hold your camera, like that. So I presume I'm going for this first part, which is pretty straightforward. So put the base plate on there and the first screw in there. Just hold it tight, and then we'll get out the first out of the pack. Flat-headed screwdriver. So I'll give that a bit of a, just make sure. Might have to line up a little bit. It's going to move. Okay, so that's what I think is that first bit. The next bit I'm going to do, which I think is right, is not too sure if it's that. I presume it's. Well, can you see that? Let me zoom in. So you can either go that way around or that way around. I presume it's going to be that way around. If you can see that. Okay. And then what I'm guessing is this one. Sorry, let me zoom out again. You need to see all the parts here. This one. Then fits in there like so, and I presume it'll be followed by, I'm not too sure at the moment, that or that one. I haven't got a clue, so I'm going to keep working out. And we've got another one here which is even tinier. Can you see that? Little tiny. Okay. And then I'm thinking, I don't know why they did that, and it doesn't make sense. Let me have a go. Put that in there as well. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to go for the screw head for that one. Because it just looks flush and it looks better, so I need, what size is that one? I think it's, is it that one? Can you see that? Right, okay, that's tightening up all right. It's not that screw, is it? No. Okay. It looks like you can go any way with that, but I'm thinking it's this way because you want your phone away from your control units. So I'm just going to tighten up a little bit more. Sorry, excuse my hands. Don't over tighten because you'll crack it. I presume that's right. I'm just guessing like anybody else here. So there we go. So that's the bit to put on. And then with this bit, now I've screwed that on there, I'm pretty sure it's got to be that, because it fits quite snug in there. But I don't know if anything goes in there. I haven't got anything. The only thing I've got is that. But I have noticed, if you can see there, we have a little thread, and that's where that's going to go. Now, I'm not too sure it fits. So I'm presuming that this is like a adjustable device that fits. There we go, on there. Does it adjust that way? Or I don't think it adjusts that way, because that doesn't make sense, does it? So I'm thinking that way. So in there, it's got to be the big one. So pop that in there. Oops. Right. Slack him off a bit. Put him like that. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Although it goes the other way and maybe touches the top. I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. That. I presume that goes on there. I can't go to the second one. I think these are just for aesthetic looking, you know, pretty looking. Now this one, it could be. I've got the more bits. Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me. So it could be that tiny washer. Is it? Hold on, bear with me. Right, I'm thinking what it is, that tiny washer in there fits in there. Let's have a go. Right, let me just take this apart and I'll get back to you. Okay, so let's undo him. Sorry, you see that? And I reckon he fits in there like that. It's got to. It can't be that sloppy to muck around, can it? And it can't go on that one. Oops. 2 seconds. So he goes in there. That goes on there. That definitely goes in there. And I reckon that goes in. I don't know whether they don't give instructions. Yeah, I reckon that's that way around. Can you see that? Let me just high up a sec. Yep, that's definitely right. Yep, you can see it's taking shape now. Okay, not too tight. Little tiny one goes in between there. That fits on there. I'm just trying to figure that out. It wouldn't be like that, would it? No. And it wouldn't be like... Oh, hold on, it could be like that. No, that's not going to work, is it? I'm trying to be good here. Could be like that. Well, that's definitely going on there anyway. go through the hole. There we go. Well, that's fitting. It could be rested on that, I don't know. Sorry, can you see? Right, so alright, so it does. That could be on there by the look of it. I mean, you could alter it. I'll have a look. I'm not, because there's no instructions at all with it. So, and then tighten them up. Where your phone's going to be. And I'll just remove this one in a sec. So that just pulls off. A bit of a squeeze, but it just pulls off. But you can see it's damaged. It wasn't holding the. Got that. Wasn't holding the phone properly. Okay. So I think that's it. I'm going to double check because the only drawing I can see is ones on the internet. But I'm pretty sure I'm not far off there. That might be round the wrong way. It might be, something might be wrong. I'll go and have a look, and before I finish the video, I'll just double check. Okay, I think I've sussed it this time. I might only have to undo that one, I think. Just bear with me, okay. Or maybe a couple of adjustments, we'll see. Right, there is sort of an explanation when you buy them, but they're not the best. There's no diagram as such. Right, I'll explain in a second. Just get him out. Right, so he wants to go round the other way. So he comes off and goes round that way. Okay. And you'll see it all come right in a second. Right, can you see that okay? Yeah. You have to excuse my hands, it's a bit difficult when you're doing this. I could take the camera around the other way a bit. But anyway, there you go. So that goes that way round by the look of it. I can make out on roughly the diagram. Because then you'll see, oh come on, that's what you get for having fat fingers. Right, so that's that, and then you'll see what comes apparent in a second. Now we might have to undo these as well, so bear with me. You probably have to turn around the other way. Right, I would presume. So if you see this now, this will go down. And there we go, bingo. See that? That's your adjuster. And I think that's all right, because that way, all we have to do now is undo that one. Ooh, oh, I put that on a bit tight, didn't I? Probably because I'm turning it the wrong. I might. No, I'm not. Bear with me. There we go. So, turn him round, tighten him up, like so. Okay. Remember this little tiny one. We had a tiny one. Like I've got one for that one, and then that will give you your adjustment. So if you look, just watch that, see that, so that's your adjustment. And then this one which I'll probably have it round about that angle. Tighten up. There we go, that's it. Right, whatever. Okay, right, there we go, let's have a look. Okay, so the sunken small Allen screw in that one, see that? The round-headed Allen key in the joint, the adjustable pin through the top where the two holes are, the big Allen key through the main joint which supports the phone, which then is screwed on, and you can see that it's fully adjustable as well, so you can see that. All right, zoom out. Okay, there you go. Not that bad. You get the tools with it. Thanks very much for watching. If you'd like to thumbs up, like and subscribe, that would be great. Thumbs up and likes makes a massive difference to the channel. It pushes it a bit further. I'm not making a living out of it, no. I have to work full time. But yeah, hope that helps. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next vid. Hopefully towards the weekend. We've got a new toy we're playing with. Cheers.